Hey guys, how you doing? This is Rich from Rich TV Live, and I've been doing some research here, and I decided to get into the coronavirus stocks and position myself in some of these companies. So TOMZ is a company that right now is making news because they are, let's take a look. Tommy Environmental, a 100% buy on bar chart, top 1% signal strength, and I did buy shares today in TOMZ. So, what do you guys think about this? 100% buy on bar chart, top 1% signal strength. Up 2,000% since December. Absolutely on fire. Everybody was talking about it all weekend. Everybody was saying it was going to explode. They were right. Steermist declared official decontamination technology of Seoul City Metropolitan Transit System. This got my attention. It's obviously getting the market's attention. The stock is exploding. Now at $1.44, up 27%. Did they get your attention? Hey, doing the lock set?
Yes.
Cool. So TOMZ is up 27%. And then I started to research the World Health Organization. And I found out a list of companies that have COVID-19 landscape candidate vaccines. So these are vaccines that are early stage vaccines, and I decided I wanted to get some of these companies. So I did my research and I looked through this entire list and I looked at all the stocks that I thought could be good ones. And I decided to pick a couple and play this coronavirus game. And TOMZ, now that they announced that news with Korea, and Korea's having an outbreak in its own right, I thought would be a good buy. So I bought 2,000 shares at $1.41. As you can see, it's at $1.40 right now. It's just at $1.44. Currently at $1.40. So I picked it up at $1.41. Yeah, some people are gonna say you're probably chasing this a little bit, but I think the news is pretty strong. So I thought I'd pick that up. Now the other one that I picked up is Ritter Pharmaceuticals. They've been running hard. They went as high as 85 cents and they came down 15%. So I picked up some shares on Ritter, 2,000 shares at 59 cents. I'm down a little bit on that trade, but I think that was a nice little dip and I think there could be some big upside here for Ritter. So I positioned myself in Ritter as well. And then I'm looking at this list, and then who else is on this list? IBIO. Bam. So I see IBIO, Sunabit protein plant-produced IBIO, and I think, IBIO has been on a tear. Maybe I pick up some IBIO. Now this one's up and down. Be very, very, very careful. It's highly risky. I'm not suggesting you go out and you buy it. But the thing is, it did hit 340 last week. So it's currently at 206. I bought 2,000 shares at 212, down a little bit right now, but this thing is bouncing all over the place. It hit a high of 309 today. If it goes back to 309, I'm going to make a nice return on my investment. So I got myself 1,000 shares of IBIO just to play the game with them because they are on this list. And I thought, you know what? You never know, man. If all of a sudden this makes a huge difference and their sales skyrocket, maybe this stock explodes to $10 and my 1,000 shares at $2,000 are all of a sudden worth 20 grand. I'm okay with that. So, if it goes to $10. So I'd be good with that. So, sorry, I got 1,000 shares. So if it went to $10, it'd be worth 10 grand. So a $2,000 investment, if it went to $10, it'd be worth 10 grand, and I would make almost $8,000 on a $2,000 investment. Obviously, that's reaching high, but CODX did it. So you just never know. You never know with some of these companies. And I saw them on the list and I thought, maybe too good to pass up. So IBIO. Let's take a look at what bar chart thinks. So it's a 56% buy on bar chart. But once again, this is another screamer and it's down 15%. So I thought, you know what? Maybe buy the dip on this. It's a little bit of a risky play, guys. I'm not suggesting you go buy it, but that's what I did. I'm just letting you guys know what I did and what I decided to do this morning because I just wanted to get in the game. I wanted to get in the coronavirus game and play a little bit. So, yeah, I mean, this stock is up 4,180% since November. Just skyrocketing. So, you know, IBIO has been on a tear. Obviously, they're one of the companies that's on the list for the World Health Organization. That's why I decided I would want to pick some up, and I picked up 1,000 shares. I did day trade them last week. I actually picked up 3,000 shares when I day traded them last week. Made a quick $1,000. Right now, I'm just going to see what happens with this position. And then TNXP, another one that I picked up today, 1,000 shares at $1.24. Currently at $1.24, up 14%. They did raise some money last week after flying, and you can see they were as high as 217. So I still think there's some huge room for growth here. 64% sell on bar chart. You can see they've been as high as $42. Okay, they are up 217% since last week. I decided to take a risk at this, $1. If this thing goes back to $42, I'll make a killing on $1,000 here. So why the heck not? And they're part of the list. Tonix Pharma. There it is. Tonix Pharma. Southern Research. There it is. Tonix Pharma. So they're on the list too, right? So is mRNA. As you can see here, mRNA is on it multiple times. So mRNA is a great company, obviously, and that's why I brought it to you guys as well last week. But I haven't bought them yet. They had a nice day today too. IBIO picked up them. TNXP picked up them. TOMZ also doing work in Korea. And RTTR. Let's take a look at RTTR. See if they got any news. Ritter Pharmaceuticals. 24% buy on bar chart. Down 15%. I said, I'll give it a look. They had a huge run last week. Maybe they go on another run. So they have been on a big run, up 273% since December. They did announce a merger agreement with Collagen Inc. Collagen Inc. So just another penny stock that I thought I would take a risk on. I'm not suggesting you guys go and buy it, but just a company I'm watching. I think there's some potential there for both Ritter Pharmaceuticals and TNXP, IBIO, and TOMZ. What do you guys think? Did I make a mistake? Did I do the right thing? TNXP. And IBIO. So got myself a little bit of I would consider this a penny stock coronavirus vaccine team of 4 companies, 2 that are up today, 2 that are down, and figured I'd give it a shot. What do you guys think? Think I'm crazy? Think I'm smart? Think these are good picks? Think they're bad picks? If one of these companies or all of these companies' revenues explode, I could make a little killing. But you know what? These are all up and skyrocketing, so they could also go down. Very risky plays. I'm a risk taker. We are in the risk business in the stock market, obviously. So I am prepared to take the risk, but I think there could be some upside and some reward. What do you guys think? What's going on, Graziano? Veteran Humble Analysis says, bought Canadian National Railway, 50,000 worth at 112 Canadian this morning. I hope you win big, bro. George Holmes says, these coronavirus stocks are scams. Be careful. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of risk involved in all of these companies, but I think there could be some huge upside as well. George Holmes says, yeah, very risky. Kiss your $1,000 you made last time goodbye. George Holmes says, IBIO will be under 170 end of day. Yeah, George, didn't you also say that the markets would be red today? And that I was wrong when I predicted the markets would be green? Weren't those your predictions too? Okay, just checking. Veteran Humble Analysis says, cannabis showing sign of antiviral, antibacterial, anti-cancer, anti-tumor, and whole blood cell stimulation. I think cannabis can be a huge, huge, amazing sector. And that's why obviously we talk about it, but cannabis sector's bare right now. Having a decent day today though. George Holmes says, why you think it was at $42 and went down to pennies? Well, that's the risk business that we're in, right? We're in the stock business. We're in the investing business. And these are companies right now that have a lot of news. These are companies right now that are in the right space right now with a coronavirus that's only getting worse. So as far as I'm concerned, there's a lot of opportunity here. Now, yeah, they go up, so they could definitely come down, but they could also go up more. I mean, CODX, they exploded and they just continued to explode. APT, they exploded and they've continued to explode. So they've made big runs, and I identified those early. I'm looking at these as companies I've identified early that could go on big runs, buying a couple on a dip, buying a couple that are momentum trades, and we'll see what happens. I'm willing to take the risk. Veteran in Humble Analysis says, anyone else notice Canopy River's Pharma House fully licensed, 1.2 million square feet of production space, 50% offtake to Canopy Growth and TerraSend. If Canopy 6 million square feet, 500,000 kgs, 1.2 million Pharma House. Veteran and Humble Analysis says, I have a huge stake in Canopy River's 502,000 shares. Wow, that's crazy, bro. That's nuts. Shatanya says, buy CYDY going to explode soon. CYDY. You know, one that I've been talking about and I've been saying was going to explode, I kind of wanted to buy it, but I didn't, was ONCY. And there it is, up 19% today. I just knew it, man. And I've been telling everybody ONCY, 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 and it ran today. Man. George Holmes says SPCE and weed. Let's take a look at SPCE. Yeah, SPCE is one of my top 10 picks for March 2020, up 4% today. And weed, Canopy Growth, down 2.5% today at $24.54. I think we could get it cheaper. I mean, it went to 18, so I'd like to pick it up there. No, I said Green Day, bro. Check the videos, man. Check the videos. I put a video out saying Green Day, markets will be green tomorrow, futures are green, and I said that it would be a green day and markets would be green because Asia is green. Check the statistics, my friend. Look at my video yesterday. Clearly, I predicted that the market would be green. I know exactly what I predict because I have the videos to prove it. Would you like me to play the video for you? How about I play it for you? How about that? It's a great way to prove you wrong. I love proving people wrong. Live for it.
Super traction.
Live for it. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
Taste the classic espresso experience.
Let's hear Rich predict the green.
Range of coffees inspired by the
Let's prove you wrong, George Holmes.
Region.
Once again.
Talk about manipulation.
Let's go.
Rich from Rich TV Live. So, to my surprise, the markets are actually doing well.
Believe it or not, the markets are doing well. You know, how do you predict these things? Hey, Caesar, what's up, brother? You know what, Caesar? I'm gonna make you a moderator, Caesar. Thank you for being a part of the Trading Academy, Caesar. Hopefully, you're learning. And the interesting thing about what's happening right now is that the markets are actually going up. Talk about manipulation. We have 2 deaths in America now, and the markets are going up. Futures are green. Futures are green. So I just wanted to break you guys that news. Futures are green. Asia's green. It's going to be wild this week, man. It's 7 red days in a row. Will we break the streak of 7 red days in a row? Right now, it looks like it's going to be green. Futures are green. Gold is up. But we have broken the 7-day red streak. Stay tuned. But we are green. So this is fantastic news. Let's go quantitative easing. Let's go QE. Quantitative easing. Let's go. So, yeah, futures are green. This is fantastic news. We don't want to see the market collapse. So futures are green. Hopefully the markets will be green tomorrow after 7 red days in a row. And Asia's green. Asia's green. Quantitative easing, baby. It's a very powerful thing. Never seen so much manipulation in the markets in my entire life. Coronavirus was the only thing that could stop the market melt up. Let's see if we can stay green. But right now, the markets are green. Futures are green. Asia is green. Looks like Monday's going to be green. What do you guys think? Oh, what did I just say there? Holy smokes.
Buffett said he isn't selling.
Kramer said that it was a buying opportunity. What do you guys think? You guys buying? Fuad Halal says, bounce, be careful. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you got to be careful, right? We're in very volatile times. Nobody really knows what's going to happen. But every time there's been a crash in the markets, historically, the market has always bounced back. So the market has never really gone down. Even when it's gone down, it always, over time, just goes back up. Those are the facts. So if you look at the charts, you'll see that historically, the market, if it goes down, always goes back up. All right, guys, this is your boy Richard, Mr. Be Live. If you're not winning, you're not watching. We bring you the winners. We bring it to you first. 2 deaths now in America due to the coronavirus. Over 3,000 worldwide. And markets are green right now. So get your popcorn ready, guys. This is your boy Richard, Mr. Be Live, and I'm out. Peace. Stay tuned. I'll be bringing you the biggest winners. Don't you know? Don't you worry. I'll be here. Don't worry. We'll be here in a few hours.
There it was. Once again, predicting the markets would be green. And are they green? Drum roll, please. Market watch. Oh, it looks like it's a green day. This is where you guys learn from the Trading Academy. This is where you learn from the Trading Academy how to predict the markets in advance. I anticipated the markets would be red because there were deaths in America due to the coronavirus, but I said I'm not going to be able to actually tell you 100% until I see what the futures market looks like. Futures market was flying and the Asian markets were flying. Thus, I determined the market would be green. And lo and behold, we are green. Lo and behold, we are green. And I decided to make a couple of investments into some stocks that are in the coronavirus vaccine space. RTTR TOMZ. TOMZ is up from when I bought it. Bought at 141, currently at 143. RTTR is down a little bit, about at 59, it's at 55. IBIO at 208, I bought it at 212. And TNXP, I bought it at 124, currently at 123.9. So kind of really right where I bought them. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I only speak the truth, George, but you clearly don't. Yeah, I said I couldn't see green, but then the green happened and then I broke it. I broke it before anybody else. So at the end of the day, I had a feeling it was going to be red, but it was green. So once I realized it was green, I reported it before anybody else, hours in advance. And I was 100% correct. Sometimes your hunch is going to be right and sometimes your hunch is going to be wrong. You're complaining about the fact that I had a hunch that was wrong. Listen, George, man, you got to go, bro. You're wasting my time. You're just a distraction. So you got to go. You got to go to another channel, man. You clearly have issues. So see you later. Anyways, let's get back to what I want to focus on, which is the markets. So ONCY, this is one that I was watching and I really, really wanted to buy them. And then they exploded 19%, guys. Another company, which I think has huge upside, hadn't made a move yet. A company that is in the vaccine space as well and could be considered from what I've heard, I haven't done tons of research on it, but could be considered a coronavirus type play and up 19% today. So no one's talking about them yet. ONCY, I want to bring them to your attention because they could explode. Once again, I did buy TOMZ, RTTR, IBIO, and TNXP today. Just momentum trades. Might hold them for a day, might hold them till the end of the day, might hold them for a week, might hold them for a month. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I don't see this coronavirus just going away anytime soon. So I don't see any reason why I'm in a rush to sell any of them. Right now, TOMZ is at 146. I bought it at 141. So I'm already up on that. RTTR is at 57. I bought it at 59. Down a little bit, like a penny and a bit. IBIO at 211. I bought it at 212. Looks like it might make a run here right now, climbing up. Let's look at the day range. It's been as high as 309 today. So it's been coming down, but I think that they could make a move. I think they can make another move to $3. Or even higher. Who knows? We'll see. We'll definitely see. Twitter's having a big day today. Twitter is up 6% at $35. Costco is having a big day today. Costco is up 7% at $300. Wow. People buying food, guys. People are stocking up on food because of the coronavirus, and Costco is an amazing play right now, up 7%. Let's take a look at Visa. Visa up 2%, my number one pick for March 2020, and MasterCard up 1.4%, my number two pick for March 2020. Let's go back to Market Watch. So the market is up 523 points right now. The Dow, that's the S&P 500, is up 44 points, 1.5%. NASDAQ up 120 points, 1.4%. Global Dow up 35 points or 1.2%. Gold is up 30 points at 1596, 1.9%. And oil up 4%, $1.90 at 46.66. Reefer Aljoin says, George, play nice because it's fun. I tried to warn him. I'll hit you up when a vaccine is made. Gotta pay attention. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Atheon. AEMD. Yeah, AEMD is down 11% at 242. Could definitely make a run here. AEMD has been as high as
It's been as high as, in the $4 range not too long ago. So right now, 242 definitely could be of interest. All right, guys, if there's anything else that I do, look at this. TOMZ still going, guys. Up $1.48. Let's just read the news on TOMZ. And you know what? I got to give you guys credit. I was told about this all weekend. Yes, I am holding 2,000 shares of balance right now. TOMZ is a 100% buy, top 1% signal strength right now. Tons of momentum. Momentum is a powerful thing. And if you ride it, you can do extremely well at times. And right now, this TOMZ is a skyrocket. Up 2,211% since December. Why? Well, here's the news, guys. Let's break it. Tommy Environmental Solutions, Inc. is a global company specializing in disinfection and decontamination, utilizing its premier binary ionization technology, BIT platform, through its Steramist products, a hydrogen peroxide-based mist and fog comprised of ionized hydrogen peroxide, IHP, in the continuing effort to combat coronavirus. It's right in their news, people. COVID-19, both overseas and domestically. Steramist has officially been declared the official decontamination technology of the Seoul City Metro Transit in South Korea. I had to get in, guys. I had to get in after that news this morning. I don't know about you guys, but I had to get in. Ricardo Fernandez says, alert, stock AIM is very good. Yeah, I like AIM too. Ricardo Fernandez says, is stock coronavirus TAS my number one stock for coronavirus? TAS? It's TAS. TAS. Yeah, I don't know the TAS. Reefer Aljoint says, weird, March rich, IPO season is blah. Yeah, because everyone's so worried about the coronavirus. Everybody's so focused on the coronavirus. It's taking over. So obviously everyone's got to focus on their health first before they focus on money. And the coronavirus is a very serious problem that is affecting people all over the world and will most likely continue to. Let's take a look at the numbers. I mean, these numbers are no joke. 90,000 coronavirus cases, 3,086 deaths, 45,705 recovered. So they're saying if you're healthy, you have a chance to recover. And they are now in 75 countries worldwide. I predicted 100 countries. We are now in 75 countries. Look at this. China's had 202 cases overnight, 599 in South Korea, 335 in Italy, and 526 in Iran. It is literally now starting to have outbreaks in multiple countries worldwide. 18 cases overnight in Japan, 61 cases overnight in France. Wow. There are now 5 deaths in America. Look at this. There are now 5 deaths in America. 2 in Hong Kong, 3 in France, 6 in Japan, 7 on the Diamond Princess cruise, 66 in Iran, 52 in Italy, 28 in South Korea, 2,912 in China. And people want to say this is just like a normal cold. Come on, guys. Let's get real. 75 countries now worldwide. 2 in Portugal. I'm not safe to go back home. I know the Dominican Republic has 1. So really, I told you guys 100 countries. We're already at 75. It's just a matter of time now until it hits 100 countries. All right, guys, stay safe. It's a crazy time right now. These coronavirus stocks at any point in time could just take the headlines. 5 deaths now in America. This is very scary, guys. So the market's starting to come back down. It skyrocketed and it's starting to come back down because people are probably starting to realize, hey, this is serious. We now have 5 deaths in America. And that's why I decided to buy some coronavirus stocks. I got a little ETF of coronavirus stocks. Thank you, guys. Let me know what you think of my picks. TOMZ, RTTR, full disclosure. I'm showing you how much I bought
and how many shares and what price. If you're not winning, you're not watching. This is your boy Rich, Rich to be live. Bought 2,000 shares of TOMZ at 141, 2,000 shares of RTTR at 59 cents, 1,000 shares of IBIO at 212, and 1,000 shares of TNXP at $1.24. This is your boy Rich from Rich to be live, and I'm out. Peace.